the first thing. One of the interesting developments that's happened recently is the news that actually came from the Hollywood Reporter. I'm pretty sure you saw this, Clint. That it looks like Toby Emmerich's looking for a new job, specifically at Netflix. So he's got 18 months left on his contracts at Warner Brothers. He's Warner Brothers chairman. And it's now being reported that he's now being floated for a job over at Netflix. So what do you make of that?
I hadn't read that. I've been really busy lately. That is crazy. I hope he doesn't go screw up Netflix, man. Netflix has really been doing some smart business moves recently. And so,
I think that's gonna be really weird because Zack Snyder does sign the exclusivity deal with Netflix, which I don't think he will, but he'll have a pretty hefty contract there.
Yeah.
Toby Emmerich goes in a VP position at Netflix. That's gonna be some crazy static in that corporation.
Well, we can pretend to know what goes on behind Warner Brothers and have theories on, but him and Tony Emmerich might get along fine at somebody else. It might be Ann Saronoff and or somebody else, Walter Hamada. Who knows where the butting heads is and stuff. But it's definitely a crazy world out there.
Well, this
is the movie business.
Thing. Yeah, it's insane in the movie business, and that would be a big move actually for Toby Emmerich, because he's kind of been involved in, before going to Warner Brothers, he was at New Line Cinema, which is now all under the same banner. So he's always been kind of in that family, and him moving to Netflix, I actually think that would be a really big deal. It would be interesting to see what would happen from that, because Toby Emmerich supposedly was one of the executives that agreed to greenlight the Snyder Cut in the first place. But he was also one of the executives that was around when Zack Snyder was removed from the film in the first place. So, as I know of it, he's the one that doesn't want the SnyderVerse to continue. So him leaving, it'd be interesting to see who AT&T, because it'll be AT&T putting someone in a position of power there, who they decide to put into that position. Again, this isn't like set in stone. It does come from the Hollywood Reporter, so it's a pretty big deal. They don't tend to publish and also they tend to publish a lot of relatively negative stuff about Warner Brothers. So,
oh really?
Yeah, they're one of the trades that's a bit iffy about Warner Brothers. But then there's also the news that Zack Snyder himself, in a recent interview with Zavi TV, which is actually interestingly enough a place I used to work for quite a while ago. I wrote for them a couple of times, and he spoke to them, and he was talking.
Don't bullshit me.
No, I did. I was one of their first writers, actually. And he said that basically, I'll read out what he said. He said, "Yes, we have a fully fleshed out universe that we could drive into, but the truth is, Warner Brothers, I don't think they have any interest in continuing this storyline. They are the keepers of the IP, and it's up to them. So I'm super happy with the way the movie turned out, and I love these characters. I'm super proud of them." And it's the bit where he says, the truth is, I don't think Warner Brothers has any interest in really continuing this storyline. So
it's like, fuck it. I mean,
yeah. What do you think of that, Clint?
I mean, what do you do if a movie studio owns the rights to a storyline, doesn't want to go forward? What can you do?
Yeah.
I guess Zack Snyder could go work on other projects. Oh, that's what he's doing. It's
exactly.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to have a lot of success. It looks like it's going to be fantastic. So, I mean, there's not much you can do. What are you supposed to do? You can't.
At the same time, the fresh blood, the new kids on the block, the brand new suits of AT&T didn't give a rat's ass about the feelings of Warner Brothers executives and their egos.
Hamada burger?
Yeah, you go. Cutting you off mid-flow.
Yeah, totally. I was kind of stuttering anyway, but it's like, I mean, you can't. It's not like you can go sign a petition and start a grassroots online hashtag thing where the fans petition to have the universe restored. Oh, never mind. I guess you can do that.
And on that, I think what we're going to say now is, I think, Clint, what you're saying is go and watch Army of the Dead. Is that right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, we all love Zack Snyder, and we need to just support him in whatever he's doing. And you never know. Like you said, Tony Emmerich is talking about going to Netflix. You don't know what executive is going to go here and there. There's going to be layoffs, people quitting, going off producing instead of being heads of departments and all kinds of things. So it's like, just keep supporting Zack Snyder, and we might have a whole nother crew in there next year. They might all get fired for screwing this whole mess up, you know?
Snyder's going to make Justice League 2 and 3 in his backyard.
Yes.
And he's gonna sell it, and you can only get it at bootleg copies at Comic Cons.
Yes.
Won't be able to find it online at all.
Exactly. And I